Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, one of the real success stories from a season ago. Dominic Davis, St. Dominic's preview. Went from 4th-round pick to 1,000-yard rusher and NFL Rookie of the Year. We'll see how things go in season number 2. Minnesota Vikings, Houston Texans. It's go time. Things go.
Still fans making their way through the turnstiles. They'll be just in time to catch the start of this game. Hello, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Reliant Stadium. Peter O'Keefe is at my side, as usual. And Peter, this contest should not disappoint fans of the running game.
Well, you got that right, Dan. We've got 2 premier backs today, each vying for the spotlight. Michael Bennett is an elite halfback. His impressive speed enables him to streak past defenders and rack up the yardage. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer. Dominic Davis is an exceptional talent at the halfback position. He's got an excellent mind for football, Dan, and his determination to make the most of every down means that you very rarely see him make a bad play. Well, better watch out, because both of these guys have a chance to make some big plays today.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin.
Tails. Chris Brown kicking off for the Texans.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Brown kicks it, and we are underway. Moore decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 21.
Mawelde Moore got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Vikings offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 21-yard line. Fine Saucer goes in motion. Bennett takes it across the line and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Michael Bennett powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were hoping for more.
Culpepper lets it go deep down the right side, and it's complete for a 1st down and a whole lot.
Dante Culpepper makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
And Peter, with this receiver's size, that was nothing short of a mismatch out there.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of how I'd try to cover my older brother. And he was just too tall. Same deal here.
Bennett gets the call on 1st down and runs into traffic.
Michael Bennett finds the hole on this one and gains some good yardage. Wow, great blocking on that play.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
Bennett gets the call again and chews up about 4 on the play.
2nd and 5. Ball 28 yards.
Reels in the football and
Dante Culpepper throws right past the cut.
1st down, 3 wideouts in the game. Bennett makes his 4th carry of the game and picks up a couple.
Defense, watch the pass. Down, set, switch, black A5, switch, black A5.
Stopped at the 6.
Dante Culpepper is someone who likes to use his wheels. 6th-year man out of Central Florida, and opposing coaches hate him. There's just no way to defend the field with 11 guys when the quarterback is able to run or pass at a moment's notice.
Check go, 21. Check go, 21. Check go, 21. Check go, 21.
Culpepper just rifles this one, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Marlon McCree came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Let's get a hand on that ball, team. Let's get a hand on.
to throw it. Tackled at the 3.
Check out this replay, Dan. Watch the focus here.
He's got it, and I must say that was some clever maneuvering to get into a position where he could pick it off.
You can't coach instincts like that.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Texans are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 3-yard line. Davis picks up about 2, and that brings up second down.
Texans, 5-yard line.
Down! Set!
Davis gets the call again and heads out right. One man to beat. Tackled at the 14. That will bring up
Dominic Davis lowers his shoulder and just slams into the defense. Watch this again.
That's great. Tacklers definitely don't expect a runner to attack them like that.
Yeah, I know. They're like, hey, banging guys' heads is our job.
And, Peter, this is a guy that won't shy away from contact. He'll square those shoulders and come right at you.
Heck, he'll go through you. And I'll tell you what, that was no Punch and Judy tackler he ran through there.
2nd and 13. Ball at the Texans, 10-yard line.
Williams gets the sack.
Kevin Williams gets the sack in the backfield. The quarterback had nowhere to go on this one. Let's watch. Yep, the D shut the offense down on that play. They couldn't do anything.
Good defense that's forced 2 losses in a row.
Ball at the Texans, 7-yard line.
Davis takes his 4th carry of the game and gets taken down well short of the markers. 4th down coming up.
E.J. Henderson just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But the only thing that's going to grow there is the D's morale.
Terrific stand by the defense, Peter. What do you think?
Well, they shut that down like a health inspector shutting down a greasy spoon. Now it's 4th and forget it.
Howell fields the punt at the 49. Dragged down at the 41.
Keenan Howry racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Vikings had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at the 41-yard line. Bennett punches this one left of center and picks up a couple.
2nd and 7. Ball at the 39.
Grabs the fastball over the middle.
Randy Moss shows his coverage, man. The finer points of pass patterns, namely, get away from me. I have the ball to catch.
He really beat his man. That was bad coverage.
He's just a great receiver, though. He knew where he had to be, and he was there.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution. Oh, let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
Culpepper gets all of his arm into this pass, and it's complete for a 1st down and a whole lot more.
Check out those numbers. You have to respect that kind of career. And got a good fullback in there. He may run it himself or be a decoy.
He's in for the touchdown.
Michael Bennett gets some major yardage off this move. Look here. Oh, unbelievable hurdle.
The touchdown was his for the taking, Peter. Good individual effort.
Yeah, and great teamwork, too.
Here's the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elling kicks this one away. Duff gets it at the 12. Tackled at the 29.
Vontez Duff could have really done some damage off that less than stellar kick, but his run back is only so-so.
The Texans stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 29-yard line. Davis takes the handoff and gets past the line. Tackled at the 36. And that'll do it for quarter number one. The Vikings are out in front, 7-0.
Check run, check run. Double tight, MD. Double tight, MD. Down. Check, Gray, 44. Check, Gray, 44. Hut, hut.
Davis will get stopped at the line, and that brings up third down.
Corey Chavis targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They don't let that play get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up third down. Third down from the line. Russell makes the sack just behind the line. It'll be
Brian Russell comes in untouched on this play and just wallops the quarterback. Hey, where was the O-line, Dan? Did they just give up? Oh, that quarterback's going to be pointing fingers on that one.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Stanley lines up to punt after the 3-and-out.
Make the return.
Stanley gets the snap and punts it away. Howery fields the deep punt at the 20. Brought down at the 41.
Keenan Howery gets a great kick delivered to him, and after it comes down, he's going to get a few of those yards back. This is a pretty nice return considering the circumstances. You got to love players like him.
The Vikings offense takes the field, and they will start out at their 41-yard line.
Switch. Black 85.
Bennett will get the carry on first down and heads wide left. Forced out at the 43. Second down, 8 yards to go. Bennett is at the 45. Finally dropped at the 43. It will be first down.
Michael Bennett has a great offensive line in front of him. They made that play happen. Yep, those blockers opened up the hole for him. A huge game.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
First and 10. Ball at the 43.
Culpepper throws a big high lob, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Pass interference. Number 31. Defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Aaron Glenn gets a little too physical with his man here. As you can see, he gets the flag for it, too. Yeah, that's a good pass interference call. He was all over that receiver.
First and 10. Ball at the 23.
Bennett carries it for the 9th time and heads wide right. Bennett runs out for a loss back at the 25.
Michael Bennett ran out before he got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he thought he was playing on one of those wider metric system fields.
They could not get this one across the line, Peter. Not the best execution there in my book.
True, but a bit of a loss on first isn't going to kill you.
That'll bring up second down. Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. Culpepper throws this one to the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Marcus Robinson had all the time in the world on this play, Danny. He could have made himself a sandwich while he was waiting for the ball.
Always back to the food, Peter. Can't you think of anything else?
Oh, well, let me see. No, I can't.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
It's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Elliott kicks it off. Duff fields it all the way back at the 1. Stopped at the 19. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet.
The Texans have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 19-yard line. It's intercepted. Dragged down at the 22.
Dontarius Thomas made a great interception back there thanks to some tight double zone coverage. Great teamwork.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Vikings come out on offense and are well ahead. They have yet another shot to score and start this drive at the 22-yard line. Culpepper rifles it out left side.
Dante Culpepper sings this one perfectly. Great pass, great catch, great play. Let's have another look. Bullseye. What a precise throw. They keep doing plays like this, D could be in big trouble.
What a pass, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. So far, he's got 127 yards and 1 touchdown.
Smith sacks him back at the 15.
The Texans are 1 guy short on the line, but it turns out they don't need him. 3 is plenty to get the job done. Check it out. Ouch. Oh, they got through anyway. That is determination.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
2nd and long ahead. Culpepper rifles this one to the end zone, and it's caught for the score.
Randy Moss gets open and gets the football for a gain there. Watch this again.
He is wide open. The defense clearly fell apart on that one.
And you can't leave anyone that open in the NFL, or they will make you pay, baby.
They score again, and they are starting to pull away here.
Yes, they are, Dan. They've got a nice pad now. If they stay focused, this game is theirs.
It's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elling kicks this one away. Duff fields the kickoff at the 3. Jukes. Brought down at the 21.
Montez Duff tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Texans are fading fast and are in need of a score. Their offense will start this vital drive at their own.
David Carr makes a terrific completion in double.
Davis has his number called on first down and chews up about 4 on the play. 2nd down, 2 receivers to the left. Davis has his number called on 2nd down and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 56 with the tackle.
Hey, watch out, watch out! Hey, watch out, watch out! Spread! Down!
Rips him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run. That will bring up 4th down.
Chad Stanley.
Stanley lines up for the punt.
Number 82 to make the return.
Stanley gets the ball and punts it away. Howery fields the punt at the 18. Tackled at the 22.
Keenan Howry got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Vikings have yet another shot at scoring and are in command. Their offense takes the field and starts this drive at their own 22-yard line. Bennett goes in motion. Culpepper uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's tipped. In. Second down, one man back. Bennett gains 3 yards, and that will bring up third down. Culpepper lets it go here, and it's complete. The Vikings take their first timeout.
First and 10.
Check, go 54.
The Vikings will take a timeout. That's their second. Culpepper puts his arm into this one, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete. Third down from the shotgun. Rips. The Vikings take a timeout. That's their final one.
Fourth down, power up. Good.
Gets the sack, and that will force a turnover on downs.
The Texans send in 3.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Vikings in command of this one, 21-0. And now let's send you to Chris.
Okay, Dana, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our first half by the numbers, and I tell you, first downs have been the story here. The Texans are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. Let's get started on this one early in the first quarter. Randy Moss is going to come up with a big play here in the deep ball. Have a look. The Vikes towards the end of the first quarter, this time at the 2. Michael Bennett found a little opening. That was all he needed. A 1-yard touchdown for the Vikings. The Vikes now early in the second quarter. Vikes out in front by 7. Dante Culpepper would find his target on this one. They're now up by 14. Texans middle of the second. Dontarius Thomas is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Texans losing 14-0. Dante Culpepper connected with his man on this one. A 15-yard touchdown for the Vikings. The Vikings move ahead big and now lead by 21. Texans still middle of the second. David Carr would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. The Vikes coming up on the end of the half. Vikes leading by 21. Dante Culpepper would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Texans are down big at halftime, 21-0.
Number 8 kicking off for the Vikings.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elling kicks it, and the second half has now started. Duff fields the second half kickoff at the 11. Tackled at the 29. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, the turnover column has the grim news, in my opinion. If you want to win, you have to hold on to the ball.
The Texans offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stuff? Well, they'll start this drive at their own 29-yard line. Davis gets the handoff and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 9. Ball at the Texans, 29-yard line.
Miller catches it in the flat, and that will be a gain of 3 yards.
Billy Miller had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down. Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. Carr fires this one over the middle, and it's caught at the 47, eventually tackled at the 42.
Face mask, number 26, defense.
Antoine Winfield grabs a little too
Out
much.
of the foul. First down. First and 10. Ball at the 37.
Down!
Davis picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down.
Second and 8. Ball at the 35.
Down! Set! Take it back! Take it back!
Davis cruises out to the left side and picks up a couple.
Number 92.
Third down, 5 yards to go.
You can go home. Down! Take it back! Set!
Gaffney catches the heater left sideline, and he will be short of the markers. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Brown with the 45-yard attempt, and has it sailed just left.
Chris Brown muffs a kick here that's not a shorty, but isn't that long either.
Boy, that has got to rattle him.
Ah, poor guy. I think what he really needs is a big hug.
Yeah, maybe a new foot.
If he's not careful, a new jersey.
The Vikings were stopped on fourth down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at their 36-yard line. Dragged down at the 45.
Dante Culpepper improvised on that last play by scrambling to freedom, and he gained a few yards while he was at it.
Second down with the tight end right. Culpepper lets it go down the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Eric Brown got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
That's his third batted ball, and he is doing his part, that is for sure.
Nice to see aggressive D like that, Dan.
Bennett will get the carry on third down, and
First down by
David Dixon throws a gorgeous block here. That's how you make room to move the ball.
Peter, they did what they needed to do, and they squeak it past the first down line.
Yeah, he knew what he needed to do, and he done did it.
How eloquently put.
Thank you.
ball at the 48.
Bennett takes it off the toss and runs into traffic. Stopped at the 46.
Michael Bennett used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Wiggins goes in motion. Bennett is at the 35.
Eric Brown lets the ball carrier get past the markers and a bunch more before he can stop him.
There's the push to send him out of bounds. Very forceful, but really almost pointless.
Yeah, like smashing the barn door after the horses are already escaped.
That's his second tackle so far. Culpepper unloads this one to the left, and the catch is made at the 12. Brought down hard at the 10. First down.
Dante Culpepper threw a nice pass past the coverage and got the completion. Tough throw, but an accurate throw.
Yet again, he airs it out and finds his man. He's putting up some incredible numbers today, Peter.
Yeah, man. If you're not at least 10 yards away from him, it's like he doesn't even see you.
10 yards.
Payne knocks Knocks it down at the line, incomplete.
Seth Payne swatted that ball away like swatting a fly. That is how you're supposed to fill the passing lanes, baby.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Check, goal 54. Check, goal 54.
Culpepper airs this one to the left sideline, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Yeah, let me get wicked on you right here.
Marcus Robinson has 3 guys on this play looking for the interception, but they don't get it. He says, I'll take that, thank you very much. Oh, that's a wonderful catch. The defense should be shaking their heads.
That's his 2nd TD reception, and obviously the passes are coming his way when they get in the red zone.
Well, he's taken on the role of scorer today, Dan, and I got to tell you, he's filling that role nicely.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Elling kicks it off. Duff catches it back at the 10. Dodges a tackle. Tackled at the 27.
Vontez Duff tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Texans send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 27-yard line. Davis makes the catch out to the left and tries to get free.
Dominic Davis made the catch and iced the cake with a few more yards after that back there. Way to fight for more.
A nice run after the catch, and that's what they expect from him.
Heck, that's his job description. You won't see him running a post route, but you will see him make plays off those shorter catches.
Davis barrels off his left guard and barely picks up the first down. Bradford goes in motion.
Black 32. Black 32. Hut, hut.
Davis grabs the rope right side and loses yards on that one.
Brian Williams targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up.
That will bring up 2nd down. Davis takes his 13th carry of the game and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Rip. Down. Single back.
Winfield makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. It'll be 4th down. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Vikings in command of this one, 28-0.
All right, dudes, get the ball back. Come on, 4th down. Get it back. Down. Single back.
Kevin Williams is here to play, I tell you. What a stop on 4th down. It's worth another look. Oh, huge tackle, huge play.
They don't get the 4th down conversion they needed, Peter, although I don't think they should have punted it away.
Now, that far behind, they are definitely in go-for-broke mode. Unfortunately, they got broke.
The Vikings start this drive in great field position at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 9.
Down.
Bennett gets the call on 2nd down and chews up about 4 on the play.
Look at the numbers generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Finally stopped at...
Dante Culpepper does a little last-minute razzle-dazzle here, and he gets some yards.
Let's get some penetration. Come on, they're running all over you.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Down.
One man to beat. Chase down at the 1. It'll be 1st and...
Dante Culpepper does a little last-minute razzle-dazzle here, and he gets some yards.
Peter, it doesn't even seem fair when your quarterback can run like he can.
Yeah, and that's what makes this guy so dangerous. Good coverage, good pressure, but still, no one could corral him. Ground or air threat here. Let's see what they do, Dan. Well, this is a nice run, Dan. Gets all the yards he needs.
Not a huge quantity of yardage, but definitely some quality yardage, Peter.
Absolutely. Great play.
Another touchdown, and they are really running away with this one.
The crazy thing is, they aren't showing any signs of slowing down.
It's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Elling kicks it off. Duff fields the kickoff at the 10. Stop at the 26.
Vontez Duff tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Texans offense comes out, and they are way down late in the game. They'll need some magic as they start this drive at their own 26-yard line. Carr lofts this one out to the left, and it falls incomplete.
Antoine Winfield was on that fly ball on that last play like glue. Man, he knew where the pass was going, and he stopped it. Incomplete.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Thomas tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. Third down, one man back.
Down! Check! Goal 51! Check! Goal 51! Check and two.
Carr unloads this to the right sideline, and they get the first on.
Andre Johnson is squeezed by two defenders on this play, but still comes up with the ball. Oh, that's pure skill. You can't coach that.
A lot of short completions like that today, Peter, where they get stopped right soon after the catch.
Yeah, if you can't make anything happen after the catch, those short throws are useless. Well, check it out. He's now up over 1,000 yards for the season.
Holman bats this one at the line of scrimmage, incomplete.
Chris Holman read the play beautifully, smacked that ball down as soon as it got to within reach.
The defense stood up to that play and shuts down what would be a minimal gain anyway. It'll be second down. Carr throws this on a rope, and it's tipped, incomplete. Third down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Texans, 48-yard line.
Gaffney pitches it left sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Carr zings it to the right side, and it's complete at the 25, and he's stopped right there.
With the tackle.
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. Third down, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Carr throws a beauty to the right side, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
4th and 8. Ball at the 26-yard line.
Down! Set!
Gaffney catches the bullet out left and is at the 10, and touchdown!
Jafar Gaffney makes the catch and then takes it for a great run here. Now he's got it. If you give him the room, he'll be happy to take it from you.
Finally, they get a touchdown, Peter, but it really took them a while.
Well, and it still doesn't look good. They are way down.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. They're setting up for the onside kick. The Vikings want to talk it over, and they take their first timeout.
Chris Brown kicking off.
They're setting up for the onside kick. Brown bounces it up. Irvin gathers it up at the 42.
Kenner wasn't going to let a miracle happen on this onsides. It comes his way, and then gets his hands around it to put the offense out on the field. Great work by this hands team.
They can't bring down the onside kick. Pretty aggressive play calling there, though.
Well, the offense is like a 1 in 4 chance of recovering those, but they knew the risks.
Bennett takes this one way out left and passes the line. Finally dropped at the 26. First down.
Nice gain on this baby. Look at him eat up the yardage here.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
First and 10.
Bennett gets the call again and will end up losing a couple.
Jay Foreman targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far. Second down, just a single receiver on the field.
Michael Bennett, the ball carrier. Aaron Glenn with the tackle.
Somebody block me, please!
Deloach knocks it down at the line, incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Jerry Deloach swatted that pass away right at the line.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice aggressive D.
Fourth down, 11 yards to go. Elling with the 45-yard attempt, and it's good.
Aaron Elling knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere close.
Number 8 kicking off for the Vikings.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elling kicks this one away. Duff takes it at the 12. Stopped at the 28.
Vontez Duff could have really done some damage off that less than stellar kick, but his run back is only so-so.
The Texans start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:50. The Texans take their first timeout. Second down, tight end to the left.
Ball for Texans, 31-yard line.
Down! Set!
Winfield tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Antoine Winfield managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
The Texans will take a timeout. That's their second. First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Down! Set! Right now!
Winfield makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Antoine Winfield came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That's his 3rd batted ball, and he is doing his part, that is for sure. The Texans take a timeout. That's their final one. Third down, 1 man back.
Ball at the 44-yard line.
Down! Set! Great! 34!
Gaffney hauls in the pass, and he's looking for room. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. That will bring up first down.
Down! Set!
Carr throws a bullet to the flat, and he connects at the 17, and he's in.
Dominic Davis catches this one easily with no one around to stop him. Where was the defense? Well, they were nowhere on this play, which made that an easy catch.
He reels in another one today. Wonder what they put in his oatmeal this morning.
Probably the passing playbook.
Now the point after, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
They're setting up for the onside kick. The Vikings will talk it over, and they take their second timeout.
Chris Brown kicking off.
They're setting up for the onside kick. Brown bounces it up. Wells gets it off the...
Jonathan Wells is all over the onside kick from the moment it leaves the kicker's toe. He scrambles and then is able to snatch it up. You can't coach that.
They opted for the onside, and in retrospect, it was a good decision. Great work by the hands team.
Gutsy play calling, too. It worked out beautifully.
Bradford catches the hard throw, and he's got the first. The clock continues to tick down. Carr spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. Second down, 10 yards to go.
47.
Down! I buy! Set! I see two!
Johnson makes the catch on the right sideline and is well past the markers for a first down.
Set!
Carr spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. Second down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the 30-yard line.
Short trips open! Down! Open! Set! Blue 50!
Chavis hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. Third down. The clock is stopped at 33.
Down! Set!
Carr floats this one out to the right sidelines, and it's bobbled and dropped. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
The intended receiver, Brian Williams with the cover.
Down! Set!
Chavis got a hand on it to...
With the deflection.
Corey Chavis gets a hand on this one. Right there. That's how you play D.
Well, they don't convert on fourth down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all over.
The Vikings offense is on the field, and they can wrap up the game. They'll start at the 31-yard line. Runs out, and that will stop the clock at 50.
Dante Culpepper improvises on this one. It's called thinking on your feet, and he does a great job.
First down with the tight end right.
Ball at the Vikings, 44-yard line.
Burleson catches. The Vikings take a timeout. That's their final one. First down, the clock is stopped at 10.
Down! Leopard! Single back! Green! Switch! Black 85! Switch! Black 85! Switch! Black 85! Switch! Black 85!
Culpepper really rifles this pass, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Nate Burleson was open on the outskirts there, but just couldn't make the grab. Incomplete.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Third down. The clock is stopped at 4.
Single back! Down! Single back! Set!
Culpepper throws this one over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete. And that is going to...